You are now watching, listening, and all of that. Thank you for tuning in to the He Say, She Say podcast. I'm your host, King Ralph. Here are my co-hosts, Gaby.
A.K.A. La Chona.
And a very special person. The homie, we've been homies for a minute.
In a good way, right?
Yeah.
Very special.
Special and dear to your boy, not special mentally.
Because special be cold sometimes.
Yeah,
My mama used to call me special.
Oh, that person's special.
Like,
The right special.
But Yaz, the character, repping LSD Entertainment.
Gang, gang.
Gang is in the building. How you feeling?
I am good.
Yeah. I wish I was that good.
I'm what this hat say, y'all.
Oh, hey.
I wish I was that good.
Y'all know what
Me
LSD
too.
stand for. Love, smoke, and dro. You know what we do.
Yeah.
I had to. They got it. I'm up in this big ass professional ass place, y'all. You know, it was like white people and people had to walk by before I came by. So
And
looking Asians and shit. So. Get close. Okay.
Yeah.
Grab that mic, girl.
You can. Go with the flow.
Nah, go ahead. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
and then
with it.
I guess when you talk, just talk closer in the mic. I
right.
guess that'll be cool. But outside of that, before we get jumping, let's send a shout out to our sponsors. We are sitting in Fit Boxer Studio. So for everybody that has been watching on my sports show or as far as this, you already know, call 707 Fit Boxer if you want to book any kind of photo shoots, music videos. There's a really big green screen on the other side that you can't see. And if you want to do any podcasts. So let's get jumping. It's been a week ago. Kanye dropped his album. Over the weekend, Drake dropped his album. I did a poll on Facebook as well as Instagram. And I'm slightly disappointed in my fans. And not my fans, my followers. The people that participated in this poll because... and I'm not I don't have a stake in this race at all. I'm actually a big fan of both of them. So the staggering number that Drake won by it's very disappointing in my personal opinion. I feel like with Drake's album, it just sounds like the last album. It's the same content, same beat selection. It's actually kind of funny between the two because Kanye and Drake have 8 people that are featured on both albums.
I mean, I was just about to say, couldn't we say that for every artist ever?
No, not really.
I mean, you have your own
shit
flow.
sounds
You
just-
have your own music.
When you got
That's
your
what makes
bag,
it
you just keep shopping with it. That's
Exactly.
your bag.
I don't think that's the case though.
I feel like it is. I feel like people are like, oh, it's making me millions.
Let's keep doing
keep
it.
doing
But that's
it.
not-
And that's exactly what I was talking
But
about.
that's not-
earlier.
album
not the
doesn't
case
sound-
though.
Too much different from his other shit.
Who?
Kanye's. Meaning once right after 808s, everything after that you can find.
This album sounds nothing like Michael Pablo.
I'm saying if people wanted to say, well, that's because that was a hip hop. But I'm saying this one sounds just like the other.
It doesn't
one
sound like
before it.
Selah.
Bruh, I'm saying I can take music out of hip. The same thing can be said for everybody because everybody has an opinion.
But that's not always the case. Though.
But that's an opinion that
It
you're
is,
saying.
yeah.
Your opinion is that this album sounds like that album
Yeah.
when I can probably grab 10 people who will say they sound nothing alike. So it's still an opinion.
Yeah,
So what I'm saying
you're right.
is that same thing can be said for every artist.
Yeah.
The same people who make that same complaint about Drake will make this. Everything's the same. The only thing that's the difference is who has the better actual hip hop rap album? Drake.
Because
Kanye
he's doing
did
it for
the trickery of it's not a rap album.
But the thing is
Jesus
that
Walks.
Drake.
But he never said it was a hip hop
Drake
album.
That's my point.
Drake is
He
doing
made
it for
sure
the
he
bag.
wasn't-
Drake is doing it for the bag for his fans. Like he is doing it. He's
He
a
said,
genius.
Y'all
Winning
want to
a-
make sure y'all got 8 captions
Yeah.
and 4 songs y'all can name.
Exactly. So he's doing what he said he was gonna
Yeah.
do. And Kanye,
anyone who just loves
he's a
to-
music genius.
And anyone who just loves to eat Drake cereal every day, then now you have 13 extra songs to just listen to all day. You get
No,
what I'm
they're
saying?
Yeah.
feasting
But
at
like,
this point.
That's what I'm saying. But like for Kanye, it's like I like Kanye. Kanye is in my top 10. We did a top 10 rappers or whatever, or top 20, whatever we did. He's in my top 10. But like I said, who had the better album? Kanye. Who had the better rap album?
Yeah.
Drake. And I feel like they're two different. We shouldn't even be comparing.
Honestly, I do. I feel the same way.
Like
I feel the
like
same
the
way.
only people you should compare to Kanye are Kid Cudi and Tyler the Creator.
I'd say more people than
But
that,
you get
though.
where I'm saying?
Yeah,
that
yeah.
realm,
Because
that
they're
realm.
like there's a difference between
Meaning
being
I
an
might
artist.
literally hear a techno song than a rock song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, whoa, and this shit still go.
Right.
I mean, and if you like that type of.
True.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't feel like comparing Drake and Kanye is the same unless Kanye is specifically saying I'm going to the hip hop bag.
Right. I
Which-
feel that. I totally agree with that.
Now
I do
who
think
had the
that
better
like
verses? Just because if we're going feature for features,
Yeah.
I mean Kanye had like lyricists.
yeah.
Yeah, no.
Hey, you know what's
Kanye,
crazy? Me and my boy
yeah.
was just talking about this before. I was like, even Jay-Z's verse on Kanye's album versus Drake's, his verse was better on Kanye's
Yeah.
album.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
he
he
was.
had the better. And I don't know why, but Drake, if you watching this, I know you are. You know he watches. Stop doing features with Lil Baby.
Yeah, because he kills you every
Bro,
time.
I'm just saying, dog.
Every time.
I mean,
You
I
get
love
washed.
you, Drizzy.
You see, that's what
Yeah.
I was
But I'm
literally
just
thinking
saying.
about. It's just like, okay, I know your rap, your way of your flow. It is just like if there's someone that is better, why have them featured in your album?
If
Yeah.
you're
Why?
specifically doing their style.
Oh yeah,
That's
facts.
the
Yeah.
problem.
Facts.
He's
Yeah.
doing like if he was like doing his style.
Yeah.
But you know another thing, because when I listened to it, my brother pointed out the 21 Savage track. Damn, which one is this? Like Knives Out or Knives
Yeah.
Kill Somebody Die. One of those songs, right?
Kill, stab, stab.
Yeah. We was like, yo, they messed up. This one should have
Oh,
been.
Knife Talk.
Yeah, that one should have been on the Savage album.
Yeah.
And that lovey-dovey
Yeah,
one
yeah.
that they had on
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I feel like that was supposed to be on there, and Drake has said, just go ahead and release this one.
Right. Sometimes they try to
How
appeal and grab a
Lovey
new fan
Dovey
base
gonna
though.
get on
So that's why.
It's like Drake could be featured in Lil Babies, but Lil Baby can't be featured in
Yeah. Hey, no, Lil Baby know better.
Yeah.
See, Lil Baby know better. Lil Baby know if I let Drake feature on my shit, he gonna kill me.
Yeah.
Especially if you get if you get a verse and hook,
Oh
y'all
my
know
God.
you get one or the other.
That's what
Oh,
21
yeah.
did. That's what I was saying. The song on 21's album, Drake's doing the hook and got a verse.
Oh no.
But then this one is like Knives Out. 21 got 2 verses. I'm like,
Oh.
yo, you should.
Yeah.
He should have been switched.
Right. That's true.
It was still overall a good album.
I do think that I'm not because I don't want people to think that like I think Drake's album is trash because I've heard that and I'm just like come on dog like I know it's all opinion, it is very subjective, but to say
no,
it's
no.
trash,
Give both of them a 1 out of 10.
yeah,
What?
Actually, I like to do 1 out of 5s because I feel like those are harder.
I do feel that.
So
If I had to
do that?
rank one higher, I feel Donda is the better album. So I would probably, but I'm not even going to go to that high with Kanye's album. I'd probably go 3.5
I'm
and then
agreeing.
give Drake a 2.5.
I'm agreeing. But I'm
yeah.
listening to that 2.5 all day, gang. That 3.5 good when I'm cleaning the house.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, hey.
That's that
Hey.
great. Hey, put
Hey.
that Donda on when you about to clean up all day. You know.
Jesus is watching too.
Yes,
You
yes.
feel the Holy
First of all, you
Spirit.
already know you better get all the cleaning supplies ready because it start off Donda, Donda,
Right,
Donda, Donda.
right,
You better,
right.
you better
Right, that's
get
facts.
everything ready. Donda, Donda, Donda. Got my gloves.
Got my
Yes.
fabuloso.
By the time
got-
the Dondas is
Uh-huh.
over and that first track
Don't
come on, you
forget
ready.
that.
You
Yep,
in there.
uh-huh.
Wipe. You in there. So by that time we good. But that Drake album, like you can literally put that album on and it's great background music.
Oh, facts.
Kanye's isn't good background music because
Nah.
it's too much shit
Yeah,
going
it's
on.
just a lot
going
of shit
on.
going
Like
on,
you
yeah.
have
I'm
to
going
stop
to
and
stop.
focus and listen to it. Okay. Oh wait, he just said that. Okay.
Me and her gonna be in the
Right.
conversation and we gonna hear "Cuckoo," and I'm
Right.
gonna be like, yo, rewind this track. What's going on?
What's going on here?
You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Hey,
But
start
the
that
Drake
over.
one to be on, me and her be like, doop, doop, doop.
Yeah.
We'll hear, love ain't shit. You know what? Love ain't shit.
He right.
Love ain't shit. He right.
Yeah. Yeah. True. Hey, that's facts though. That is facts.
It's really just that's how.
That is.
Now we just can have it in the background. We
True.
don't gotta rewind it. We good.
Yeah.
We'll hear it
Yes.
again. Love ain't shit. That's
it's
true.
a vibe. It's definitely a vibe.
Hashtag.
So I had a question though. On Kanye's album, he had his mom speaking, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was that recorded? I mean, obviously she passed away. Was that something hidden? That
Well, a spirit just came over me just now, just like it did the day I heard it. Hold on, that's my razor, but don't gang. But no, yeah. So I'm gonna let y'all talk about the Donda spirit on that album. be connected with the peoples. And
No,
peoples.
I
The
do
people
too,
said
though.
This is a
Yeah.
conversation I shouldn't get in. The peoples know who I'm talking about. I'm not in this conversation. Y'all talk
Hey,
about.
you can talk
Whoa,
about it. Yeah.
Y'all can. Y'all
I
can
think-
talk about Donda's spirit coming from the past to the future or whatever. happened.
Yeah.
I think that I don't know. It was interesting to me when it caught me completely off guard.
It
when
did.
when
I
heard
was
it,
like,
'cause
wait, hold up.
But it had
What
to be.
is this going
It's
on?
obviously a hidden a hidden recording that he had, or she talked somewhere, like was doing like a
But
public
when she was
speaking.
talking about her son like that, it's like she
did
already
that,
knew.
that Apple thing. You know how you type it in, put somebody's voice.
Hey, sometimes
She
that could
already
be.
knew. I mean-
it could be.
Yeah.
Hey.
But I like Donda coming.
But
from
she
the
could have
past to the
prophesied
future
it
better.
before.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Hey, nobody
I
knows.
mean,
Nobody knows their
it
children
just
more than their
depends.
parents,
Exactly.
especially with how
So-
close he was with his mom. But it is one of them things
She
that
could-
could, if they can get someone. To,
Okay, I want you keep laughing and I keep feeling something, so you
'Cause
gotta
I
talk
felt
about
it.
it. Yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta. Yeah,
No,
you
I already
have to.
said what I felt. If you
Yeah.
speak code, you know what I said.
Yeah.
If you don't speak code, gang,
Yeah.
that ain't for you. But like I
Yeah.
said, Donda came from the past to the future, and I felt the spirit. I
Yeah.
don't even know. I don't. Hey, we ain't. I ain't gotta talk no more. They still got it. I got it, Kanye. You on another level.
Yeah, no. And then and some people, but some
Rich people
people
we
don't
can't
understand either. Like I've talked to some people and they were like, it was alright. It was no, like you have to understand Kanye. Like they're not at that level. A lot of people aren't, and I don't know. For me, it was like, yeah, I was going in, I was going hard. I was like, I praise in my car, so I was like crying too at some songs, and it's like, I mean, yeah, but when that came on, I felt. Yeah, that was my question. Is like, where did this?
So I personally find Biggie Smalls terrifying. Like he scares me, right? He's on a list of things like with Candyman and Jason. Like
Really?
no, for real though. He scared me. I didn't see him twice. My spirit, I seen him. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm on another level, y'all. I don't know what you're talking about. But I seen him, right? So all I'm gonna say is I can listen to Biggie, but it depends on what Biggie's saying. Cause sometimes certain songs come on and I be like, ooh, he here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all I'm gonna say is when Donda, I was at work in the refrigerator working by myself and she started talking and I didn't even know that was her talking. And I was like, I hope this ain't her talking.
Right.
'Cause I felt like someone else was in the fridge. I walked to the other side and said, is anyone in the fridge with me? I did that. And I was like, oh no? Okay. So I
feel
don't
it,
know.
yeah.
It was creepy to me.
Yeah.
That's why I said definitely his album can't be played like in my sleep. Like I
Oh,
can't.
yeah.
You can't
yeah.
like go
Nah,
to
nah,
sleep
nah,
with his
nah,
album
nah.
playing.
Nah.
At least
I can feel that though, because like it's with different things like that, they move you differently.
yeah.
And it's
They
like
do.
and it is kind of the things that she talks about. It's like you ever hear like certain things that Tupac would say, and it's just like, yo, this nigga lied, bro.
See, he,
Like,
you know what I'm talking about. That's that next level.
Yeah. no,
it would
it
be
is.
like, yo, how did he
that's
know
what-
that?
Some
Like,
people
this
were
is-
just
yeah.
on a different. Okay, this is what I always say. Not in like this probably gonna be the most serious thing I said all day, y'all. All right. Newborn babies and old people are like on the same spiritual level as like animals, meaning they're on that same simplistic but high level of spirit. You get what I'm saying? Like you just came into the world, so the ways your spiritual level is on a whole different level.
different,
Just like
yeah.
someone who's been here forever,
Yeah.
or at least they know they at the end because they've been here for a
It's
good amount.
cleansed, though,
You
that's
get what I'm
why.
saying? Same thing with an animal. An animal doesn't have to worry about bills the next. You know what I'm saying? Life is
Yeah.
simple.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, like Kanye, Tupac, and DMX. It's like it's certain artists when they say certain things, and you just know they on another level. They speak to people that
Not
you
everybody
can't speak to.
understands
Right.
them. Yeah, not everybody
So I'm
understands
not trying to
them.
say he really did go to heaven and get an interview with his mama.
Right,
No,
right.
Of course not.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying,
Yeah.
yes,
The level that he is on, it was possible.
it was possible.
It was possible.
Anything is possible.
If you just believe.
You fall asleep with the Drake album on, you would just wake up with trust issues. That's it. You know what I mean? But you'll be good. You can still like go to
Yeah,
work.
yeah.
and
You can
live.
still do. You
You
still
fall
live
asleep
life
with that. You fall asleep with that Kanye album on, and you might wake up
on another planet.
like shit. What do I believe?
Right.
What do I believe? You know what I mean?
Hey,
Start
but you
reading
know
books
what?
again.
You know what I like
Yeah.
about Kanye though? The whole him being so spiritual and connected with God is a lot of people that were against it were not close to God, or now because listening to his music and now opening to that. Oh, okay, this is tight. You know, like I've had friends when he was doing the whole Sunday.
That was the most religious.
Yeah, the Sunday.
Ever.
Yeah,
Sunday
I've had my uncles that aren't even that religious go, and they're like, "That was tight. That was." I felt it. Like I felt something. I'm
They
like the
obviously
fact
never
that
been to
you.
no black church.
I was like the fact that you felt something is beautiful to me. Because there's so many people against it. There's so many people that don't.
No, I'm piggybacking off of her.
Yeah.
He tried to throw a little shade talking about ain't nobody been to a black church. No. I've been to a black church. I'm a free spirit, y'all. I ain't with all that. Like, hey, higher powers definitely exist. My God know what I think. I ain't got to explain nothing to
Amen
my
to
God.
that.
My God know me.
Yeah.
Got it. Cool.
Uh-huh.
I ain't talking to y'all. I'm talking to my God. All right, got it. But for all of y'all, it's like, look, I don't need all that shit that be going on in the church. Kanye made me actually feel like I wouldn't mind being around a bunch of people
Right?
for an hour doing some shit I really don't want to do.
Exactly.
Yeah, nah.
Like
Nah,
it
don't.
felt
That don't
like,
do that for me. But for me, like
I don't even listen to gospel music
Yeah.
at all. But if you,
Yeah.
if,
I don't like all gospel music.
I don't
I'll
like
put it.
no-
I'll put it.
besides Kirk Franklin.
Nah, I got a few
Kirk
people.
Franklin.
I got a few people like
Tasha Cobbs.
that I rock with. Like it's more songs that I rock with than actual like gospel artists.
Mm-hmm.
The only real gospel artist I can really say that I really rocked with, which really and really like gospel, because at a certain point he just was just a normal rapper. It was
Yeah.
Lecrae.
You know that good gospel feeling you get like when people listen to a gospel song and they hear, "Oh Jesus,
Yeah.
brought me up, lift me up, make me high," right? Okay, so when you hear that, right, and people be like, "Oh, that chill feel they get," I don't be wanting to feel that shit low key, and I don't be. It's the same feeling I get when I'm watching a TV show, and this is the part of the TV show when they say, "Hey, everything that's been wrong is now right. And love life and love." I hate that part of the show. I'm sorry. I don't know if I'm a bad person. Am I evil? Maybe, but I don't. I hate it. I whatever that good feeling I'm supposed to. I like to feel that shit
That
naturally.
is called the
Yeah.
Holy Spirit. my
I like to
friend.
feel it naturally. I like
Yeah.
to feel like, oh, whoa, what is this? It just came. I don't like feeling like somebody made me feel it.
Right. Yeah. I feel you. I totally get
But
that.
there ain't
Like,
nothing wrong with it.
right. Like I said, and I tell people all the time when it comes to, and we've brought this up many times, and I brought this up all the
Yeah.
time. I can't prove that what I believe is 100% true. So I can't push my views and values and what I believe in on you.
Onto you.
And
No,
that's
you
why,
can't.
and that's when I start separating myself from people, because some people would get so forceful
And
with
they're
it.
gonna like so powerful.
you gotta
and
do
it's
this, you gotta believe this, and it's
That's
just like,
the only time I can't have the conversation.
Yeah.
I don't mind. Please explain to me whatever you believe in.
right.
Because
Yeah.
if you explain it good enough, I might be like, damn, hold on.
But you
Right.
know what? I
Let me
really,
see. I might
really
need to,
like when
like, both
people
of
are
these.
passionate about what they believe in. I like to listen.
Yeah.
I like to listen because I want to see where they're coming from,
Right.
how they view their point. I'm not saying I'm going to listen to you or I'm going to follow you. I just want to see where your heart is at.
Right.
And it's good
As
to know
long-
knowledge.
like-
I love knowledge. When it comes to spirituality, whether it's Buddhism, whatever it is, my God is my God.
As long as they're, like you said, as long as they're not saying, like, okay, at the end of this conversation, if you don't agree, my God has damned you.
yeah,
Right.
and you going
Don't
to
do that
hell.
to me.
yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, like, don't
no.
do that. Just give me the info. Let me soak it
Yeah.
in. Who knows? I might
Yeah.
come back 3 days later
Right.
and be like, oh.
Right. Because then at the end of the day, you should never go based on what someone else believes, or
Exactly.
even if it's information, go look it up for yourself and go get that perception for yourself.
Yeah.
People think that
I'm like, it's not my
mean-
job. It's God. I'm not doing this. Okay. So whatever you decide, that's what you need to go through. Okay.
Right. Right.
weed is my religion, and people believe that I have been smoking for a while. Like when I used to when I started like buying. I'm not gonna get too much in detail, but the point is when I would buy something, and people would be like, "Oh man, I thought you been smoking," and I'm like, "No,"
Yeah.
and they were like, "You weren't smoking in school?"
No.
And I was like, "No, I didn't start smoking until like 2 months ago," and they would think that I did it just because I always kind of had that stoner mentality.
Right.
Whatever you would consider a stoner.
Yeah.
Your awakened mentality.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what it is.
I always kind of had that about me. So then I
Yeah.
did start smoking, and then I did it. But before I started smoking, I researched the shit before
Yeah,
I smoked it.
yeah.
I actually.
So let me ask you a question. Since you started smoking,
'Cause I was
do you
against
feel
it
like
in the beginning.
do you feel like you're
I
more
was too.
connected though? Like you feel more things, you see more things. It's better
Yes
for
and no.
understanding.
Yes and
when
no.
you're high.
Yes and no.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is, it depends on your mind. You know how like people who I've never done a good set of shrooms. So if you know some, where you at?
My connect is dry.
Okay, let me know. But I've never did a good
I thought it was
set.
drugs.
But you know how they say when you do it, it's a certain mindset you want
Yeah.
to be in.
Yeah.
Same thing with weed.
Yeah.
Somebody told me. Somebody told me. I was watching TV, and I just assumed the person in TV was talking to me.
Right.
But
Yeah.
what happened was he said, when someone tells me something and I forget it because I was high, I just say it's because I was high. I really didn't care anyway.
Right.
Me being high helped me forget it.
Facts.
Yeah.
Just like the opposite. If
Right.
it's some shit I really gotta do, or I know I gotta do it, or I know I wanna do it, me being high as fuck doesn't make me forget I need to go to the dentist, or I need to,
Right.
you know,
gotta go
change
grocery
my baby's
shopping
diaper
or
some shit
like,
like that.
yeah,
Doesn't
yeah.
make me forget my duties.
Yeah.
It's like,
Right.
it actually makes me feel like, go get up and go do your shit.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
it's actually on my head. I'm already in the mindset.
You're already
of
doing it.
I'm one
Yeah.
of those people
And
who,
it helps you.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
wake up in the morning and, because, we 420 all day. I wake up in the morning and when I smoke, I get up and, like on my off days, I get up and start cleaning. I clean
Yeah.
up my little area, then I do my little cook. Then after I cook, I eat, I smoke again, then we eat, and then watch a little TV, smoke while we watch TV, go to sleep, take my nap. I feel like I did a good thing that day.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It didn't make
I feel
me
that.
feel like, oh, I forgot to get
Yeah.
the shit off the stove.
Because when I do my editing for the podcast, when I edit the videos and all of that, it helps. It actually helps me because my mind is all over the place. And then when I
Yeah.
smoke, I'm like, all right, cool. Do this in front of you.
And his mind is still all over the place.
True.
But it's in the box where
Yeah.
it needs to be.
Yeah.
now.
Exactly.
Because
Exactly.
that's why I was saying you know how they say everything's not for everybody?
True.
If
Yeah.
you can't control yourself already,
Yeah.
don't think you
Don't
can
do
control
it.
yourself
Exactly.
on any drug.
Exactly.
That's
Period.
because people when people say
None of it.
you smoke to get high, don't smoke to get stoned. Because when you're
Yeah.
stoned, you're literally on the couch stoned.
I'm stoned
doing
right
it.
now, y'all. Look at me. I'm getting
Hey,
it-
but
I'm
you're
getting it
productive
done.
right now.
I'm
You
getting it
recorded.
done, guys.
You're not
Yes.
stoned. You're high right now.
I'm
You're
getting it done,
productive.
guys.
Very productive. But we gonna end this segment. The way I do my shows, I do segments instead of one long podcast. I break them down into segments
that,
so I can
baby.
post them on IGTV and things like that.
Hey, yes, if you're watching.